Maybe Vegas is the first place they'll go.
Maybe, God, I hope so. I would love nothing more than to be able to like go out in my backyard and look up and see a big giant Phoenix lights like a UFO slowly flying over the city. That'd be amazing. I would love
Independence Day.
Sure. I'd be one of those fools up on top of the building with like, take me with you, with my sign.
Oh, you would be there with that lady?
Oh, hell yeah. And then I'd die. Instead of putting my ugly mug on your thumbnail, you should put a hot chick.
This is Vader with your wig, your blonde wig.
Yeah, something.
Okay, laser boobs. Okay,
right on.
All right, cool. Well, we do have a main topic discussion tonight.
Okay,
and that's alien corpses found. I'm sure you saw this on Twitter.
I did.
Do you? Before we get started, do you think they are real?
I do not, but I want to believe they are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think those are real. I think that is a cake.
You think that's a cake?
I think it's a cake. Yeah. That's like a chocolate cake with vanilla crumbs sprinkled all over it. It's probably from one of those Food Network shows.
Well, there were two of them. The creatures with their tiny bodies. They had 3 fingers, 3-fingered hands.
Cool.
Elongated heads. And they did kind of look like something out of a movie.
Right.
I'm sure you saw this. But if the UFO researcher so there's a guy who presented this to the Mexican Congress. Jaime Maussan, I think is how you say his name.
I think it's Jaime.
Jaime? You think it's Jaime?
Yeah, I think so.
Did I mess that up?
I don't know.
Everyone's telling me to do Late Night with Boobs. Yeah,
you should. You gotta bring yourself down a little bit.
Okay.
Dumb it up.
Okay, so instead of just talking about aliens and stuff, I should just talk about
boobs. Just to show pictures.
We kind of did. Yeah. So he believes that this is, is real, and he went to the Mexican lawmakers and said they were.
Mm-hmm.
So when this came out, do you think you were like right away, like, nah, this is fake?
They just look weird to me. I mean, I don't know. There's something about them that don't look real to me. It looks like a kid made something in craft class to like show the teacher. You know what I'm saying? But it's a 1,000-year-old mummy. So no, I don't think those are real. I think this Jaime guy has a history of being
he does
being a hoaxer, right? So
yeah, we're gonna cover that. But yeah, he does. But you know what also looks? Did you ever have art class in high school?
Oh yeah,
you had to make stuff out of clay,
paper mache.
Like you had to make like a face. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you. I think it's unfortunate because I don't think they are helping the cause any at all with this. I think it's just very strange.
Yeah, his claims have been proven false in the past, prior ones. So he's a journalist, self-proclaimed UFO expert. He's done this before. He claimed that the 2 ancient non-human alien corpses, the bodies he testified were retrieved in 2017 in Cusco, Peru. And they said they were about 1,800 years old. So he said he did carbon dating. Do you think he had his own person do that? And there wasn't, and the government was like, can we double check that, please?
100%. I definitely think he would have his own person do that. If they're real, give them to the boys on Ancient Aliens so they can do some actual tests for him or something. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they stole that. Maybe they helped take down the F-35 that's missing.
If those were real, wouldn't they be in some kind of hyperbaric pressurized containment box?
Well, they're mummies
instead of a glass case where they're exposed to the air and the fungus and everything. They don't even have like real mummies in those kind of things in Egypt. Those things are all in like vacuum sealed containers. This is just a drawer that you've pulled out from the desk in your office at school.
I mean, this is what you would. I think this is what you would put other mummies in.
I don't know. Maybe
You don't know.
Not aliens from another planet. Those things would be like completely sealed. You know, vacuum sealed. Make sure that nothing can get in there and mess it up.
And he's make sure they well, Dragon Buddy says they are in high quality mumming cases like IKEA.
From IKEA, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're Slurfendurfen cases. So
well, there's the cases. They're not very big.
Yeah, those things are tiny.
Mm-hmm. He said this is the first time it's presented in such a form, and I think there's clear demonstration that we are dealing with non-human specimens that are not related to any specimens in our world or species in our world. Sorry.
Maybe those are mummies of those Hobbit people.
They're very tiny. They're like they're almost like I don't even like children almost.
Yeah.
You think that guy in the background is like his buddy? Like he pays him to say things?
Probably. I don't know, man. I just I don't buy this. It just seems kind of goofy and weird to me. You know, it looks like it looks like a prop from Stargate SG.
It does. It's like if you were Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
And
something you'd see at the horror nights house, right?
Yeah. Vanquish says those are skeletons of men that watched all of Pornhub.
Okay.
Well, they got skinny and small,
dehydrated.
They didn't drink enough Red Bull or water.
Enough water.
They are kind of odd. They are. I don't know if Nadia is looking at these, but
no, she probably left. Oh, I'm aliens. Oh,
I'm out.
Leave. I'm out.
Well, no, I mean, I guess they're gray.
Here's the thing, though, man. I really want to believe that they're real. I really do. I want full disclosure. I want aliens to be real. I want this big mystery over with. I really do.
Over it, right?
I'm one of these people that not only do I believe that there are aliens out there, I don't care if they're interdimensional beings or from another planet in our own dimension. I fully believe that there's something out there, and the odds that there aren't is infinitesimally small. I mean, there's absolute other life out there in the billions of other planets in this universe. So
yeah. So he said they were found, like I said, in Cusco, Peru, and in the mines. So this is kind of where that is. I mean, they've seen a lot of stuff in Mexico and Central America and South in this area before.
Yeah.
They did some DNA testing on them, and they said more than 30% was unknown.
Okay.
Well, maybe it's something
they need to do further. They need to let other people examine them then.
Yeah, they were fossilized. Right? So like maybe these are humans that, or some piece, like a branch of humans that never made evolution, right? And he finally found them. And maybe they're not really aliens, but they're just a group of people that maybe they're hobbits, like you said.
Maybe they're monkeys.
Ooh, maybe they're monkeys.
I don't know. What does a 1800-year-old mummified spider monkey look like?
Well, Nick says they're Thor puppets from SG-1.
Yeah. They could be. That's very similar. That's kind of what I was getting on to about the puppets, about Thor. Yeah, it's weird that they named him Thor, right? But
yeah, I think it was because he kept, that was he was visiting Norwegian area, Vikings area, and that's their. I don't know. They're trying to link all that up because remember they had the Egyptians with the other people. I do.
It's been a while. I've been a while since I watched the Stargates. I'm gonna have to watch them again soon.
Vanquish says 100% believe that there are other living beings out there, but given the vast distance of the universe, we'll never see them.
I disagree. I feel like I think there's probably other ways to get from here to there that we don't understand. We just don't understand. I think wormholes are real.
Maybe I don't know if you played that game Mass Effect. Maybe there's like some cool like slingshot thing that we don't know about.
There's if there's a civilization out there that's 1 million years more advanced than we are, we wouldn't have the slightest idea about any of their technology or how they do things. We are literal one-celled microorganisms floating around in a mud puddle compared to people like that. So we have no clue. So
well, true that we probably wouldn't, and I mean, maybe some theory that like in the 50s when they maybe found their first whatever, that our technology kind of leaped really fast, and that we got it from them.
If you think about this for a second, my grandmother is a woman who came from the east to the west in a covered wagon. I'm not kidding. And this woman went from covered wagons to
cars
to space exploration before she passed away.
Yeah, so
it's wild. It's wild. So
right. The 20th century, we advanced so fast, so there had to have been some help, right? Maybe, I don't know.
I have no issue believing that. It doesn't even shock me. It would not bother me. Like I said, I need this to be done and over with. I want this disclosure stuff to be out.
Well, they did X-rays of them. Maybe this will help you.
Oh yeah.
And they said they claimed to have found eggs or ovaries, while the other had implants made of rare metals such as osmium.
Osmium. I don't know what
osmium.
That is.
Neither.
They're weird looking. That's for sure.
Do you see the eggs there? Those
are
ovaries.
I see those. So somebody put rocks in there to make them heavier.
It's probably
very
cocaine.
Yeah, it's just smuggling drugs.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, he really did. He really showed this in front of their Congress, and he did a whole presentation. I mean, give it to him, right? To have the gall to do this. Most people wouldn't.
I haven't followed up on this story, so I don't know where are these things at now?
They're with him.
Are they in his garage? Are they in his backyard?
No, wherever he does his research, they're in his
hangs out in his house in the big drawer that he can stuff them back into.
Yeah, weird alien boob implants. Back to boobs.
Yeah. Very strange.
So yeah, he's done this before. Like I said, he's an investigative journalist who has been researching extraterrestrials for decades. He appears regularly in the Mexican media to present his findings. He has previously been associated with claims of discoveries that have later been debunked. So it's not the first time he's done this.
All right. So yeah, he's a bit of a hoaxer, right?
Yeah, but people still believe him in that country. Here's another one that he presented. This is in 2015. This was alleged to be an alien body unearthed in Nazac, Peru. So he's always in Peru. Later, though, that alien discovery was debunked, and the mummified corpse was shown to be that of a human child with a head deformity. So it was a person.
Well, those hands don't look like human.
But I know, right? That's well, Snoops said it was fake.
Snoops.
I mean, they're Snoops, Snoops, whatever. But yeah, it's interesting because maybe he added something to the hands to make it more alien-like.
I don't know. It's cool looking though.
I wonder how much money this dude is making from all this. Well, asked Vanquish. I don't know. I don't know if he's making any money. He could be getting something. Some type of grant. So this is kind of creepy, right? It's not. So I think he took a human body and added stuff to it.
Could be. That would not shock me.
Like those fingers.
Yeah, those feet. Are those three-fingered toes and hands?
Yeah, I think he probably he added something to it. Hybrid. Ooh, good question. Good. Maybe
hybrid. That's cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, hybrid. Mm-hmm.
There is that whole theory out there that we're just a manufactured slave race.
Right? Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
aliens come to Earth. They see the monkeys. It's like, hey, we could probably use them. Let's smarten them up, inject some DNA into it, and boom.
Oh, so we're like an ant farm.
Yeah.
On a desk.
Yeah. How would that make you feel? If it was discovered that we were just all some weird
big
alien experiment. Failed experiment. Yeah.
And nothing actually really matters.
Yeah. Would that ruin your world? Would it really matter?
I think a lot of people would be bothered, but I think that would end our world. I think a lot of people
wouldn't bother me, but I'm sure that's why we're never going to get full disclosure, because there's people out there that would never be able to handle this stuff. People just start jumping off buildings and things, but whatever. Real.
So this is real. So not only does he do his own stuff, he actually does comments on other people's findings. So this was earlier this year. He claimed that the photo of a supposed UFO hovering over the FC Juarez soccer stadium, so this is that picture here, was ship of non-origin. So he said he used I share that the case was analyzed with AI equipment, and everything indicates that we are facing a unidentified anomalous phenomenon, UAP. I never heard of that one before. Scientists call these ships ghost. Or dark objects. So I've seen this video.
That's the ship. That's the video from the Navy thing that they released, right?
Well, there's this one and
the 3 videos.
Yeah,
the Tic Tac, this one, and
there's the Tic Tac, and this one was over a stadium in I think in Mexico.
It's very, very interesting, right? I mean,
yeah. Well, Vanquish is right here. Circuses would make fake skeletons of mermaids back in the day.
Yeah.
Have a good night. All right. See ya.
Baby.
Yeah. R2 said he had to leave too.
I guess I'm boring everybody. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, you know what we need to do? We need to like maybe lighten it up, everybody. We'll do that. But no, this has been a fun time, because most people, like I said, if aliens were to show themselves, I think it would bother a lot of people, just because of either their religious mindset or just knowing that happened. I don't think a lot of people would handle it very well.
It wouldn't bother me at all. I'd be like, finally, Jesus.
Do you remember that show Alien Nation?
I do, but I didn't watch it, because that was a long time ago.
That was the one where, it was kind of like a way to show like race discrimination without doing it. So they had like aliens show up, and then they made them like the minority.
Yeah, do you know this theory that the reason we've gotten so many alien invasion and similar shows and documentaries and shows like Ancient Aliens and stuff over the last few decades is to mentally prepare us as a population for when true disclosure does come out and we learn that they're real?
I would say yes to that, because I would say yes to that, because they did that with COVID. But here's your paper mache alien costume. Yeah. They already have costumes, folks.
Terrible.
Yeah, I would say so, because I think they kind of did that with a lot of things in 2020, with the election, with
this isn't just a 2020 thing. This is like a decades thing long in the making. So,
but they really ramped it up with that kind of stuff.
There was
really gonna take down.
Did you ever remember that there was that Stargate episode where they made a show about like Stargate inside the TV, inside the show, to tell people about the Stargate, but make it seem like it was fake? Remember that one? Which Nick remembers that one.
No.
Yeah. I'll show that one with you later.
All right. Well,
it's all about misinformation. Totally.
So I guess your final thought on all this: you do believe, you think there's something out there.
Yep.
And you think it's going to happen soon, that we're going to find out they are.
I really hope so. I really hope so.
In your lifetime.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
And okay, well, maybe Vegas is the first place they'll go.
Maybe. God, I hope so. I would love nothing more than to be able to like go out in my backyard and look up and see a big giant Phoenix lights like a UFO slowly flying over the city. That'd be amazing.
I would love Independence Day.
Sure. I'd be one of those fools up on top of the building with like, take me with you, with my sign.
Oh, you would be there with that lady?
Oh, hell yeah. And then I'd die. It'd be over.
Yeah, you hang out with that stripper.
I'd be like Wilfred Brimley in Cocoon. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.